you experience low back pain that just goes and shoots down into your leg where you feel numbness and tingling? Have you tried chiropractic treatments like joint mobilization, manipulation, cracking and stretching, at the same time doing neural stretches, but the pain relief is only temporary? The pain still comes back the next day and it hurts every time you sit for longer than 30 minutes. Hi there, it's Neesha from My Favourite Physio. In today's video, I'm jumping in to share with you a case study of a gentleman who we met recently here at My Favourite Physio. So this man came in, he is in his late 20s. He came in complaining of lower back pain that causes a tingling numbness sensation that shoots down the back of his leg to his knee joint. He has been going for chiropractic treatments for about 4 weeks. He reports that though it felt effective in relieving his pain, it was only temporary and often the pain would come back the next day. So 4 weeks down the road, he's feeling it's not making a long-term improvement or relief of his pain. He decided to come in and try physiotherapy instead. When we first saw him, he had a lot of muscle tightness and tenderness around that lower back area where his tailbone is and where the joint is between the sacrum and the tailbone. Certainly had a lot of muscle tightness in his gluteal muscles into the deeper muscles where the piriformis sits. The piriformis muscle is a muscle that's quite deep inside your buttock cheeks. It often, when tight, compresses and pinches on your sciatic nerve that comes out through there down your leg, which explains for his numbness and tingling down the back of his leg. What we did for him was we did soft tissue release using the radio shockwave therapy machine you see behind me. We worked specifically on those gluteal muscles and deep into the piriformis muscle. We worked on all the muscles and ligaments that sits on the tailbone, releasing that because he had a lot of chronic swelling and inflammation sitting in that area. When you have swelling that sits in your lower back, that tends to compress on to your lower back, causing a lot more sort of numb, achy feeling in your lower back and contributes to the swelling that builds up around your gluteal muscles as well. We also then did joint mobilization specifically on those sacroiliac joints. As you can see, we did both sides because you need to balance out your pelvis. Very often when you have a stiff joint on one side, the other side is overcompensating. So we also worked on his joints specifically in those areas, and he felt specific pain right at that point where there's inflammation in that joint line. It reproduced his pain down his leg whenever we pushed on that joint, and so we worked on that. We then advised him to ice his back regularly. We were also using K-tape to lift the skin to help with inflammation and healing when we improve circulation in the area. So I'm really excited to say to you, 2 weeks down the road, he is no longer feeling pain. In fact, from the first session, he got off the bed and went, wow, that feels better. And when he tried his neural stretches, bending him, tucking his chin in, lifting his leg up while in sitting position, he felt there was no pain shooting down when normally it would have caught him and stopped him with sharp pain right in that area. So the take-home message is, sometimes what you really need is an assessment of the muscles surrounding the area to actually treat the chronic inflammation and swelling that already exists there, the muscle tightness that's in there. And an effective way to relieve that is using radio shockwave therapy, where we're not causing a lot of muscle damage. And it's not just neural stretches that will give you relief. You actually need to be working on the specific inflammation and muscle tightness in the area for long-term relief. So certainly, we're not saying chiropractic treatments don't work, but sometimes for some people, they need more than just spinal adjustments and cracking or rotations of their lower back area. So if that sounds like you and you've been struggling with low back pain, even feeling numbness and tingling and shooting down your leg, why don't you reach out to one of our expert physiotherapists here at My Favorite Physio? The number to ring is 02-9790-4233. And if you know somebody out there who's been putting up with back pain and been trying all sorts of therapies and not getting long-term permanent pain relief, why don't you like and share this video with them? Until next time, have a fabulous day. Bye.